Hello, hello, Happy New Year. Welcome back to Scriddle. I have a backlog. I didn't do any Scriddle over the Christmas and New Year break, so I've got a bunch that I need to solve, and we're going to solve some of them now, hopefully. So I don't know if I'll upload them all at once, or maybe I'll spread them out or something, but yeah, I'm excited to get back up to current. If you don't know what Scriddle is, we are going to look at a puzzle. We're going to try and solve it without knowing what the rules of the puzzle are. And then Scriddle's going to tell us which rules that we've broken every time we make a guess. I'm going to refresh the page to restart the timer. And then the first thing we're going to do is we're going to see what actions can we take. So we can shade squares, we can fill in circles, and that's it. We can't shade the outside of circles. We've got rooms. The rooms have different numbers of circles in. So this one has 2 circles in a room of size 2, but this one has 2 circles in a room of size 4. 3, 3, 1, 3, and then 5. I'm feeling definitely maybe something to do with columns and rows. Maybe it's got to be 1 circle filled in each column. No, that's not possible. Well, let's do that anyway and see how we get on with that. Maybe this is also this one isn't filled. I don't like this, but let's throw that in as a first guess. So it breaks the red rule, breaks the orange rule. All right, we're breaking 2 rules. So this one is highlighting, it's highlighting circles that are, no it's not, I don't know what it's highlighting. It's very specifically not highlighting that 1 circle in the bottom left, so it's a little bit interesting. And then it's also highlighting, this one's maybe a bit more obvious, it's highlighting rooms that don't have any black circles in at all. So assuming that we need at least 1 circle, then I'm guessing that means this one has to be filled. So maybe let's look for things like rules about adjacency. So they can't be next to filled circles. Maybe something like this. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we're breaking the red rule. Respecting the orange rule, fantastic. So red's still highlighting pretty much every circle, which is weird. So let's completely fill in some of these shapes and see what happens then. Ooh, okay. So we broke the red rule here with this diagonal line of 3. So let's just go back to red on the previous. It could be lines. It definitely could be lines of white circles. So all of these circles are in lines of 3 or more. Was this one? No, because the black were blocking it. So I think probably it's not an unbroken chain, because this one's, or maybe it isn't. Maybe it is unbroken. It's unbroken, I think. So it's an unbroken chain of 3 or more circles. It looks like it includes diagonals. So you can see here, this one is now fine because there's a gap here. Okay, and then what have we done here? We've got maybe these are rooms that are completely filled in. So that's saying you can't fill in all the circles in a room. And then here, it looks like we can't have black circles line up to be longer than 2 either. So basically, we wanna arrange ourselves so that we don't have too many white circles in a row, and we don't have too many black circles in a row. So this is no good because we've got lines happening here. I think this is okay. Okay, so depending on, oh no, one of these has to be white. Which one? Could be this one, I think. Let's see how this goes. Yep. No. Okay, so maybe we were a little bit incorrect with the yellow rule. So now it's highlighting rooms that have more than 1 black circle. So this kind of makes more sense, honestly, because this is a little bit too under-constrained, I would say. We can't remove this one. We can remove this one, but we don't really want to. Can't remove this one. Does feel like, oh yeah, this big region here is tricky because you don't need to have that one filled. We could fill this one. This would actually be fine. This is fine. Now, can we unblock this one? Almost. We don't actually need this one to be, yeah, we kind of do actually. Feels a little bit, this solution doesn't feel correct to me, but That's why. Yeah, okay. This is probably it. Sorry, I didn't... oh, no. Okay, so it does... It's fine with the yellow, but now we need to... Would that do it? No. Would that do it? No. Ooh. With this? Yes. So I wasn't vocalizing very well at the end there. But essentially, that was cool. I like that one. Non-dango. Okay. So I think I have to click see rules if I want to see them now. I can't remember. So yeah, given a group of circles, each outlined region must contain exactly one black circle. Yep. There cannot be a line basically of 3 circles of the same color. That was a much that's a much more succinct description. I was obsessed with like, oh, the white circles have a certain rule and the black circles have a certain rule, but it was actually both of them. This is actually really cool. I like this very much. Thinking about like avoiding chains of 3, which is a really nice number. It's very easy on the eye to look at and figure out. Yeah, that was cool. That was a good one. All right, that was Scriddle number 16. Back in the game. Back on the path, wagon, horse. I don't know. It's Happy New Year, everyone.